What are priority queues? Priority queues are similar to the queue data structure, except it has a special ordering property. It puts larger values at the front of the queue and smaller values at the back, or vice versa depending on how you want your queue to function. Here's an example of a priority queue. If you notice, the larger values are towards the front, and as we go towards the back, the values get smaller. Let's take a look behind the scenes at what's happening to our priority queue. Like normal queues, priority queues are typically made using linked lists or nodes. Because our queue is empty, the front will just point to null. This also equates to a linked list being empty. We add 14 to our queue, and we see that the front now points to 14, or the start of our linked list. Then adding 12, we start at the front, then go to 14, and since 14 has a larger priority than 12, we add 12 to the next of 14. Adding 13, we go through the same process. We start at the front, then go to 14. Since 14 has a larger priority than 13, we go to the right. And since 13 has a larger priority than 12, we know that 13 must come after 14. To make sure that we don't lose any data, we point 13 to 12, and then point 14 to 13. And after a little rearranging, we see that everything is in the right order now. Now we add 19. Since 19 has the greatest priority, we know that we need to add it to the front of our queue. Behind the scenes, this looks like pointing 19 to 14, and then pointing the front to 19 as to preserve all of our data. And then after a little rearranging, we can see that everything's in order. Now let's continue to remove or dequeue everything and see what happens. 19 gets removed, and then 14 gets removed, and then 13, and finally 12. If you notice at the bottom where we've been tracking what we've removed, we notice it is in the exact same order of priority. And that's all you need to know to understand the basics of priority queues. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.